Hey, it's Jake Mace, the vegan athlete, and this is my newly planted Aravaipa avocado, which has got about 50% more growth on it in the last 2 months since we planted them. And if you guys go to my Vegan Athlete YouTube channel, you'll see a monthly update video about the progress of this incredible native Arizona avocado. But that's not what this video is about. I'm here with my man, Seamus O'Leary. And this video is about what is in between my pepper plant and my dragon fruit. This plant right here, which I got from Seamus O'Leary's from your place.
Yes, sir.
And they call it a June plum, but what is it?
It is a slow-growing, small tree, bush, that only gets about 5 to 6 foot tall.
Okay.
And it puts out a fruit, kind of a crunchy green fruit. Has a little bit of a thirst-quenching flavor to it. June plum are cool in one way, that they fruit the first year.
Okay.
So seeds that you plant this year, they will be edible by this time next year. They can take a little bit of cold. Sometimes they'll defoliate in the winter. Mm-hmm. They do like a little bit of sun protection the first summer until they mature, but they don't get very big. And you'll get a good sized amount of fruit. You can see the amount of fruit on this tree. This tree's less than a year old.
Less than a year?
Less than a year. This tree was propagated from fruit from last summer. So this tree here is probably 9 months oldish, in that neighborhood. And you can see that you got some flower clusters going on there, so you're going to have some more fruit past that as well later this summer.
These flower clusters, they grew after I planted them, so he's really happy.
Yes, yeah, you got nice dark green leaves on there. That's probably from the fish water.
We've been watering this guy with 100% fish water from my koi pond, and we also put a lot of heavy mulching here. You guys can see in the soil that underneath the leaves and wood chips, there's black, amazing soil down there. And we also put him in a spot that gets afternoon shade. He gets diffused light through this mesquite tree here. And my rabbit Chubbs, he guards the June plum from any kind of invaders who would try to steal the fruit.
Pretty much unknown to most Americans. Extremely popular with Asians. The Vietnamese consider this one of their favorite trees. They call it kak tai in Vietnamese. And
why do the Vietnamese favor it so much?
I believe because of the crunchy green fruit. They like crunchy fruits, more on the sour side. And they use this as an ornamental. Every house has to have one in the front entryway. I believe it's a sign of status.
Maybe to improve the feng shui too.
Possibly.
So it's called a kak tai.
Kak tai in Vietnamese. Also known as dwarf umbrella, June plum. Like I said, a little unknown here, but extremely popular within the immigrant communities.
So how will I know when the fruits are ripe?
Just by trying one.
Okay.
Probably in another few weeks or so, you start to pick them and see how they taste.
The other thing, in addition to the pond water, I've been hitting this guy twice a month with your foliar feed, the food that we put on the leaves.
Yes. Yeah, you can tell how healthy it is by the dark green color on the foliage.
Cool. Well, thanks for getting such interesting and unique and exotic plants and
Thank
trees.
you for the hospitality.
And thanks for the cocoa lychee drink. Whenever I see this man, I get delicious coconut lychee combo juices that feed my soul and my body.
I'm glad you pointed out.
You're so cute.